Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my must-have drugstore product, and I'm not going to be including any lip products in this video because I've already done my favourites nude drugstore lip products. So this is just going to be everything else that I think you need in your life from the drugstore. And all of these products I've used for pretty much years and years, so I'm like 100% confident in recommending them to you guys. So I'm just going to begin in the order that you kind of put these products on your face. So the first product is a primer by Loreal, and it is the Lumi Magique Pure Light Primer. Now this one I've only been using for about 4 months, but I've literally used it every single day since I've bought it. I've been really impressed by this. It holds my makeup in place all day long and it has a really nice sort of consistency to it. It's really smoothing, it gives you that really nice glowy skin look. So I think this would be really nice on no makeup days as well, because it just makes your skin look really glowy and healthy. So all around I've really been enjoying this product. The next product, which has been like a long time favourite of mine, I really love this foundation, and it is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I could probably like rave about this all day long because I love it that much, and I think this product just has an amazing consistency and coverage and colour range as well. So I think this is just like a winner all round. I've used some higher end foundations and I don't know, there's something about this foundation that I always come back to. It's a medium coverage, but it's buildable, so you can definitely make it full coverage. And I just find that on my skin personally, something with this foundation just works really well and makes my skin look really flawless. So yeah, I highly recommend this. The next product is a concealer, and my favourite ever drugstore concealer is this one by Maybelline. It's the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer. I hate the name of this, like it's so long I always forget it, but this is in the shade Light. I know a lot of people complain about the sponge applicator because it's obviously not very hygienic in things, but I love it. Like, that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, is that it applies like a dream because of the sponge tip. The only downside I would say is just that this is obviously the lightest shade, and it's what I'm wearing today, so even though it does do a really good job for the days when you want to look extra highlighted and just have that really bright under eye, this doesn't always cut it, which is a shame, but I still love it. It blends in so nicely and just leaves you looking flawless. Moving on to my favourite mascara from the drugstore, and I think I've mentioned this on my channel a couple of times maybe, but it is the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara in the extra black or carbon black version. Like, this stuff is amazing. It's hands down my favourite drugstore mascara, and this is all I'm wearing today, just literally like one coat of it, and it just, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is just like the best mascara ever. Like, it makes your lashes so long. I wouldn't say it's the greatest for volume, but it's so great for length, and I have tried like so many drugstore mascaras out there and nothing ever really compares to this. So if you like to have really long lashes, I would definitely recommend trying this. And then moving on to my favourite drugstore eyeliner, and I can't find the other, you know, the cap to go on the end of this, which is really annoying, but it is the Bourjois Smokey Eye Effect eyeliner in the shade Ultra Black, and I love this stuff. I've been using it for like years and years. I use this to sort of do like a top eyeliner, I use it in the waterline, I use it to tightline, and what I really like about it is the end here that obviously I've got no cap to, but it comes with a really soft brush at the end as well, which does like an amazing job at really smoking out the lash line or smoking out anything. I sometimes just use it to sort of blend eyeshadow as well, so I really like that about it. It's super black, super smoky and creamy, and it lasts all day long, so I just think this is a must-have eyeliner. I might just swatch this so you can see how super black it is. Like, literally it's so black and creamy. Moving on to blush, I was torn in between picking two blushes, And one of the blushes was going to be the Makeup Revolution blush palette, which I've mentioned in my Makeup Revolution like haul video and collection video, so I'll leave it linked below in case you want to check that out. But because I'd already talked about that palette, I just figured I would go with another favourite, and that is the Sleek blushes. Now, I don't have a particular colour that's my favourite, I just think they're a really good formula. They've got some really good shades and they're really pigmented, so the shade that I've just, it's so hard to open with nails on, the shade that I've just chosen to show you guys is this one here, which is what I'm wearing today. It's in the shade Pomegranate, which I thought was really appropriate for this time of year. So I really like this blush shade, and I actually find that every winter time I kind of pull this shade out and use it to death, so it's definitely one that I've been loving for a while. So I'll just swatch it. They are seriously very pigmented, so you can see that. So yeah, it's just such a gorgeous shade, and I've actually used this in my crease as well today and sort of smoking out my lower lash line as well, so it's a multi-purpose product, so you can definitely get your use out of these. So moving on to eyeshadows. I don't even know if I've been doing this in the order you would put these on your face anymore. I feel like I got distracted and just gone down my own path with these, so if they're no longer in order, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. So yeah, moving on to eyeshadows. And again, I've mentioned this in my Makeup Revolution haul video, so I didn't really want to talk about them again. However, they are hands down, or this is hands down, my favourite Drugstore eyeshadow palette, so I kind of had to. It was only fair. So this is, it looks a bit filthy, but it's well loved. This is the Makeup Revolution and Flawless palette, and if you don't own this, this is the original, then you need to own this palette, seriously. It's again perfect for this time of year. Oops. It has 32 eyeshadows and it's got some gorgeous autumn and winter shades in there, like the cranberries and just some really warm browns as well. So this palette is what's on my eyes today. That's all I've used, is just this palette. And let me come a little closer. So I've used a mixture of sort of these bottom shades here, these cranberries and browns and copper colours. So it's just perfection, this palette. In love. Moving on to bronzers, and I have two that I'm just going to talk about together, and they're both by the same company, so that's allowed, right? And they are both by the Balm, and one is the Bahama Mama bronzer and the other one is the Betty Loumanizer. I don't know if you can hear that rattle. When I bought this, I bought it online, and when it was delivered it literally came broken. Like, it came like straight out of the pan like this, and I was so annoyed. I was like gonna send it back and everything, but I'd been waiting for it for ages because it was out of stock at the time. It's when it sort of like blew up everywhere and everybody wanted it, so I decided that I'd either just glue it back in myself, which I've clearly been too lazy to do, or just make do with it. So yeah, little story for you there. But I literally love both of these bronzers. I'm wearing both of them today. Like I say, I've got pretty much everything I'm talking about on my face today. So I love using this just to warm up the face, give it a really nice glowy bronzy look. I don't think I could go a day without using this stuff. If I'm ever having sort of like no makeup days as well, I'll tend to just throw a little bit of this on with a big fluffy brush just to warm up my face, and it does an amazing job. Like, it gives you nice coverage and gives your skin a bit of like life and colour, so this is like a holy grail must-have product. And then the Bahama Mama bronzer, the reason I love this one is because it's a little bit more cool toned than the Betty Loumanizer. So this one's perfect for contouring. It actually comes off a little bit darker than it looks in the pan, but this is an awesome shade to, like I say, to contour with, which is what I've used today. And then I just use a little bit of the Betty Loumanizer on top just to give it a glowy sort of feel. I've also used a little of these two shades right here as well to contour today. So just to let you know how versatile this palette is, you can use some of the matte brown eyeshadow shades to contour as well. So I've just swatched both of those bronzers for you. So this one right here is the Betty Loumanizer, and then this one is the Bahama Mama bronzer. So stunning, both of them, and they work so well in conjunction with one another, so I would recommend getting both of those products. And then my last product, which is my favourite drugstore highlighter. Again, it's what I'm wearing today, and it's also by the Balm, and it is the Mary Loumanizer. I honestly love this highlighter. I literally just put nails on like a week ago because I never normally wear them because they annoy me so much. Like, I love the look of them, but they really are just not practical. So, and now that I've done that, I'm struggling to do videos like this. Wow. Oh, I can't open it. Ah, here we go. So yeah, this is the highlight that I'm wearing right now, and it's just so gorgeous. It's a light champagne colour. It's perfect for everyday use, but you know, you can really layer it on there for like an evening look, and it just makes your skin look so glowy and healthy. Like, I'm so obsessed with this. I'm actually worried. I can see a slight dent in the pan, so I'm like, oh crap, maybe I'm gonna run out. I best buy another one just in case, even though there's obviously tons and tons of product left, but it's just like, I don't want to run out of this product. So yeah, I'll swatch this as well. I mean, like, it's so gorgeous. So just at the end there is the highlighter. So stunning. So that brings me to the end of my drugstore like holy grail must-have products. So all of these products I would recommend hands down that you go out and purchase because they're super inexpensive, but they're like super good quality as well. If you guys have any other like drugstore holy grail items that I've not mentioned, then leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will speak to you all again soon in a new video.